And just like that, we're back at Universal Studios Hollywood to check up on the park, including Fast and the Furious Hollywood Drift and Halloween Horror Nights. And look at this, upon entry, we got Glinda walking around. And before I officially get started, hello everyone, welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan, and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Yeah, we're hanging out at Universal Studios Hollywood today to mainly check up on Fast and the Furious, and of course, HHN. So how about you and I dive right in. As you can see, I've made it into the gift shop to seek some AC, and yeah, they got a bunch of Jaws stuff here.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
Sarah is back at Universal with me.
You know, I haven't seen any of this merch for what is it, like the anniversary, or what are they calling this?
It's the Mega Movie Summer Celebration.
Mega Movie Summer. I haven't seen any of this, and I work here.
Yeah, and so they're promoting some films for the summer, and they got some. Obviously Jaws is celebrating an anniversary.
Clearly.
Which I mean,
I love that.
I love the setup here. They did a really good job.
No, I love it. I want this hat. I want that mug. This mug.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Sturdy.
And 50 years. Can
50
you believe
years.
it?
It's scaring us to not go to the beach anymore.
That's right.
I love it. I was about to walk out of this place with this on.
Yeah, this would be cool because Sarah hasn't seen the coaster in a while. You haven't even seen the coaster car in person.
I haven't seen any of this stuff.
Yeah, so
It'll
this is
be
gonna be
exciting.
neat. Yeah. Oh, there she goes. So yeah, here we go, Sarah. This is the coaster car for Fast and the Furious.
Looks more comfier than a plane ride.
Yeah. I think so.
Way more.
Okay, we've made it over to the lookout, and here you go. The coaster car has made it through the stall. Yeah, I wasn't able to capture that. Some other people did. But that's okay. And it's making its way right there. So that's where they've tied it off for the evening. Sarah, what do you think here?
Is it supposed to be striped like that, or is that?
We're thinking it's camouflage.
Oh, that's camouflage.
Yeah, we
from
might.
the real interior.
Yeah.
Or exterior.
Yeah. Like when they do that with cars normally?
Yeah.
We're thinking that's what the case is, and it might be there to protect the paint because this thing's like sitting in the sun.
Right. Just frying all day.
Oh yeah. So yeah, what do you think?
I think it looks gnarly.
Yeah, this is pretty intense.
Yeah, especially this right here, this loop.
Yeah, the corkscrew right here over the block
rake. God, I could feel my stomach in my mouth already.
And what's cool is that you can see it right there. That the car will spin. It will turn.
Oh, it'll turn too?
Yeah, it's sitting
like
on
drifting.
Yep, it's sitting on a mechanism that will be a controlled spin.
Wow.
So we're going to be spinning through this thing.
We don't know where we're going.
No.
It's not going to be like X, is it?
No.
Where you're like not sure what's up, what's down, and you remember how X makes you sit?
Yeah.
Everybody's picturing X.
Yeah, you're just like, it's the worst. It's the most unflattering photo on X.
Terrible.
I hate that ride. I don't really care for it. Sorry, Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. But yeah, things are looking really good over here at Fast and the Furious. I'm super stoked. We're getting closer and closer to the end of this pull-through test. They've gone quite a ways, but they still have quite a bit to go. They got to get through the dive loop down over there and through the LSM launch, and then up. Oh yeah, Sarah knows exactly what I'm talking about, right?
Sub-launch, dive loop, and doobie-doo.
That's right. And then eventually they'll get to the corkscrew, probably within the next few weeks, because yeah, it's gonna take them a while. I mean, last time I was here, they were right before the stall, so yeah, you can see how long it's been. It's been what, a week and a half or so. So yeah, it does take a minute. You can see that. You can see that they've added some more structural steel to the sound wall. Now this is going to go all the way around the coaster layout. For those that aren't aware, it's going to go all the way over here because yeah, they still film a lot of movies and television here, so they got to keep an eye on how loud things are. And it's going to be interesting to see what they use to cover up these open pieces. I wonder if there's going to be like aluminum sheets or something else. I don't know. Now this is something that I've talked about before on the channel, but look at how close you get to the other segment of track. This is gonna be so much fun. The head choppers on this are unreal, especially because we're gonna be spinning in different directions. So again, super stoked about the head choppers here on Fast and the Furious. I think they're all really solid, especially near the end of the coaster over the escalator. Okay, Sarah, what are we looking at here?
We're looking at Monstrose again.
I think La Llorona's back.
Of course she is.
She's getting paid a lot.
She can't get enough, that woman.
She must have signed a great contract after drowning those children in the river.
She did. Well, look what happened to Gypsy Rose.
But yeah, no, aside from our silly banter, I think the facade looks really cool. I'm excited to see how the inside of this is all going to look. I feel like even though the Monstrose houses are getting a little repetitive, I
Yeah.
do appreciate the scenic that they do in them. They all look really pretty.
I will say these houses at least have the most unblack walls, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah,
Or the least black walls.
yeah, they are so pretty. They
Yeah.
always do a great job.
They feel like they're fully fleshed out from top to bottom. So
Yeah.
I will give them that. However, there's only so much plaster I could really look at. How many dim-lidded candles, waxes falling on the floor I could see, and how many sandbags is going to be in this maze. I'm getting bored.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens next year. Go ahead and comment down below what kind of a culture would you like to see at HHN.
There's some African folklore.
Oh yeah, the African folklore.
You know,
is
with
really
that
good.
new movie that came out with the vampires, Sinners, which took take on African kind of vampires. So
That
why
would be
haven't
cool.
we touched on that, since that was such great success? And that's a lore that I'm sure is there, and you can go way down in the depths to
Oh,
Louisiana, the South, and all that stuff. I am sure there is something there that they
Ooh,
can
that
definitely
would
touch
be-
on,
That would be cool. Yeah, so maybe next year they'll do that.
Yeah.
I think Monstrose 3 is the last one.
I think this is good enough. Let's
Yeah.
not be Puppet Master and have 10 movies.
Yeah, or Jason, where
Oh,
they
God.
Jason X, even though Jason
Monstrose in space.
X is great. Yeah, this is like your most anticipated maze, huh?
This is. I'm most excited for this maze right over here. I've been waiting for Jason Voorhees to come back. We haven't seen Jason since what? Freddy versus Jason? Was that the last one?
I believe so. That was what, Titans of Terror, I think, was the last one. So that was 2017, I think.
Yeah. So thus far, I like this one the most. I'm most excited about this one.
And I love the facade. You walk through the little forest right there up to his cabin.
Any maze that has a fake forest in it, fake trees. When I was this character, I just used to linger around the trees. I touched them a little bit too much. So, but I really enjoy the fake pine scents and everything, and the atmosphere. It makes it seem like you're outside. I always like stuff like that.
Just a side note, they had to throw those trees away.
Oh, that makes sense. The mystery maze.
Yeah, the not Scarecrow. No, we think it's Scarecrow. It looks identical.
It looks exactly to Scarecrow. Scarecrows too. The reapening.
I'm actually excited for this one to come back. I actually really enjoyed Scarecrow's The Reaping when we had that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here's a better view of that facade.
Look at all that tree wood in there.
Well, what's going to be cool is the fog coming out of it.
Yeah, the fog with the trees. I wish there were more trees, though. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
You are just a jokester.
Pun intended. No, I always like more trees, though, but, I wonder if they're hiding. You see, there's something behind the trees on the right side. Do you think that is the Camp Crystal Lake sign that they're hiding?
Oh, yeah.
On the right side of the trees over there.
Yeah, it's right over there.
There's a sign that they're hiding.
Do you think it says Camp Crystal Lake, or do you think it says something else?
Camp Crystal Lake, 23 miles or something like that, or it could be the Camp Crystal Lake sign. It could be no swimming sign or something like that.
'Cause I have a feeling that we're going to start off at the early stages of Jason.
Right.
We're going to start off with his mom being.
It could be the final kill of the mom.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Then we'll eventually work our way to the most
Sackhead
recent
Jason.
one. Yep. I really hope they do some Jason X in here. But on a more real note, this retaining wall is getting really intense. Look at how far they've gone down. They're almost at ground level, and it's not been that long. So huge shout out to the crews that are working on this. This is crazy. Okay, we've made it back up to the upper lot because we want to see Waterworld. So let's go check that out.
You're dead.
Well, we're heading back to the car, and I think that's going to do it for today's very quick update from Universal Studios Hollywood. I just wanted to check up on the roller coaster and a couple Halloween Horror Nights things. But I hope you enjoyed today's quick video. If you did, you can let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these videos from Universal or some of your other favorite theme parks, well, you should consider subscribing because I have brand new videos every single week that you won't want to miss out on. The links to directly support the channel, my Instagram account, and my X account will be down below in the description. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.